Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today is Thursday, January the 12th of 2017, and I wanted to invite you into my prayer space. This is where I sit and pray and write out my prayers, and it's kind of my favorite space in the house, so I thought I'd film here today. And I wanted to invite you to have a sit down with Shakema. That's what I'm calling this. I couldn't decide between Thankful Thursdays and Sit Down with Shakema, so maybe this is Thankful Thursdays, Sit Down with Shakema. Or Sit Down with Shakema on Thankful Thursdays. Why don't you guys let me know what you think? Because I'm not really sure. But anyway, I really wanted to just say, hey, and how's everybody doing? I hope your 2017 is going well. Our 2017 has started off very well for us. All the kids are back in their own respective homes. The little kids and I always call them the little kids, and they're 12 and 7. They will be 13 and 8 this month and in April, and I still always call them the little kids. But everybody's doing really well. I'm back to work now full time, and I'm trying to decide on what I want to share in 2017, and I actually need your feedback. Let me know down in the comments the things that you really like that I share, and I'll try to do some more of those things. I know I have some requests for homeschooling and some coupon videos, so I'm going to try to get those done. My schedule is just really crazy. 4 to 5 nights a week we're at Taekwondo. 4 to 5 nights a week I'm at the gym. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my health journey. And so we're just running around crazy, and we're trying to get it all done. I work full time. I homeschool full time. So it's like I don't have enough time in the day to do all the things that I really want to do, but I'm going to give it a good go in 2017. So for us, 2017 is going to be the year of different. I'm not saying that I'm going to be different. I'm just going to do things a little bit different. Our words for 2017 are change. And I have to find things when I'm sitting and I'm praying and I'm asking God, okay, why are you telling me these things? What is it that I need to learn here? And in 2017, I believe that the Lord wants me to change me. He wants me to work on me, on the inner parts of who I am, on my attitude towards people, on how I love and how I give. And He wants me to just tweak some things. Things aren't bad. It's good, but there's always room for improvement. And how I'm raising my kids and interacting with the YouTube community, and am I glorifying the Lord in all the things that I'm doing? So I believe for us, it's change, and going along with that change. Back in December, this was probably right after Christmas. We were having kind of a down day. We were just around the house, we didn't have anywhere to go. We stayed pretty busy over the Christmas holiday, but we didn't have anywhere to go. And what happened was I was just sitting here, and I was kind of feeling really disgusted with myself. It's like, what is wrong with you? You are just too big. And I looked at that from my weight standpoint. Now let me go back a little bit. Back probably 2 years ago, through my health insurance, they had a program called Healthways. I have Blue Cross Blue Shield, and they have a program called Healthways. And with Healthways, you pay $25 a month, and you can go to any gym in the Healthways networks of gyms. So in the town over from us, there were 6 gyms, y'all, 6 gyms that I could go and be a member of, only paying $25 out of my personal checking account every month. Not $25 per gym, $25. And because Healthways was in partnership with these gyms, then any of their members could go to any gym. So I can show you my keychain. I have a gym card here and a gym card and a gym card. I have gym cards. So about 2 years ago, and I really was focusing on my health. I lost a lot of weight. Was just doing really well. Well, then life kind of happened, and you kind of slack off a little bit, and you're like, well, I look good in my clothes. I feel good in my clothes. I don't need to go to the gym 3 days a week, or I don't need to go 3 days this week, or the hot light now is on at Krispy Kreme. Maybe I'll just stop in there and pick up a dozen as I go to the ladies' meeting, and I'll, bring them for everybody to share. And as things just progressed, the ground that I had gained in my health journey began to be lost. And so I was sitting here. School started back in August, and in September we started getting more things from Healthways. So I'm 2 years now later. We started getting more things from Healthways. So I was like, Lord, I don't have the $5 enrollment fee, so I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I really feel like I need to focus on my health. So I called, and fortunately for us, in the month of September, they were waiving the enrollment fee. So I only had the $25. And again, it was the same. $25, and you can go to any gym you wanted to go to in your network of gyms in your area. And that ended up being about 4 or 5 gyms that I could go to. So I went over and I signed up at all the gyms, got my little membership cards, and I went here and there. Again, I would go to Taekwondo with the kids, and I'd sit at Taekwondo and watch the kids do their little routines. And I'd do some YouTube or some Facebook on my phone, and I'd just be sitting there for 2 hours. And I was like, okay, this is good. But then fast forward to December 2016, and I was sitting in my prayer room. I'm sure I was sitting right here, and I got to thinking, you're just not healthy. You're not going to be around long for your kids. You're not going to be here, and they need you, and you need you, and you've got to do something different than you've done before. And I went on Facebook, and I belong to a group called Mama Gets Fit. And I just posted in there. I said, ladies, I'm having a really low day. I am very disgusted with myself, and I want to tell you that I weigh 226.4 pounds, and I am tired of being fat. And so many of those ladies just came in and encouraged me, and I said, I'm being totally honest here. I'm letting you know what it is, and this is just where I am. And they were encouraging me, don't worry, you can do this. We're here for you if you need encouragement. And I just had to make it up in my head that I was going to get my life on track. So what I started doing was I started counting Weight Watchers Smart Points. Now let me say, I am not sponsored by Healthways. I just think it's a great program. I'm not sponsored by Weight Watchers, and I'm not actually even signed up with Weight Watchers. I'm doing my own personal Shakema program. My doctors and I have talked about me losing weight. I have to take high blood pressure medication every day, and if I lose 20 plus pounds, I can maybe get off my blood pressure medicine. And that's my first goal, is to get off of blood pressure medication. I don't want to be skinny. I don't want to be a certain size. I want to be healthy. I want to fit into, the nicer clothes that generally come with smaller sizes. But my real main goal is to get off of the blood pressure medication, because I've been on blood pressure medication for a long time, and that's not God's best plan for my life. So my doctor knows that I'm trying to do healthy. So I just went online, Googled, found the calculator for Smart Points, being a woman, my age, my activity level, and age, gender, activity level, and weight. And then it generates for you how many Smart Points you can have per day. So I started off at 33 Smart Points per day. I have lost enough weight now, which is just a couple of pounds. I'm down about 5 pounds from my highest weight to 27. And that's left me at 32 Smart Points. So as you lose the weight, your points go down. But what the Smart Points help me do is they help me realize the foods I'm eating and then how much of the foods I'm eating. So I do have a set of measuring cups and measuring spoons, and I measure out now everything that goes into my mouth, with the exception of fruits and veggies, because on the Smart Points plan, fruits and veggies are free. I also have reduced butter, oil, salt. I do a little salt, not as much as I used to. I'm doing spray oil. So I'm just making some healthy choices. And I was sharing with the ladies that I was trying to just be a little more healthy. And one of the ladies group mentioned an app that you can get for your phone. It's called iTrackbites. It costs $3.99. I think it was like $4.26 with tax. And what it does is, it's not an actual Weight Watchers app, but it tracks your smart points. So I'm going to show you what it looks like on my phone. I'm going to show you what it looks like on my phone. And it looks like this. I don't know if you can see that really good. But what it tells me, okay, you can see it pretty good, is how many points I consumed today, how many points I have remaining, how many weekly points I have, and then activity points earned. So the weekly points are kind of like cash in the bank, if that makes any sense. You have a certain amount of weekly points just in case you go over on your daily points that you can use. But the only thing is, on every Saturday night at 12 a.m. to Sunday morning, they vanish and you get a new set of weekly points. So they don't accumulate points. Your smart points don't accumulate every day either. Every day you start out with your necessary smart points. Now, the activity points are points that I earn when I go to the gym or if I walk or whatever I'm doing around the house. Now, one of the greatest things for me that's so amazing, and I believe it's how God orchestrates things, where my kids take Taekwondo, one of the Healthways gyms is probably only 5 minutes from where my kids take Taekwondo. And so I went there and I signed up, got my card, and I started going. And I would just walk on a treadmill, do the treadmill. Well, the perks of being at this particular gym is you have access to the personal trainer that does classes. And the classes are no more than 5 people at a time, and she will walk you through different parts of your body. So I meet with a group of ladies. It's about 4 to 5 of us that have just all started coming to the same class. And we are there 3 days a week with the trainer, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And I go on Mondays and I do the treadmill on Mondays. So what I did was I just sent an email to the master at the dojang, and I said, listen, I realize that I'm just dropping my kids off and I used to sit here and wait for them. I said, but I need to make some positive choices for my health. And so I'm going to drop them off, go to the gym, and come back. And it's totally fine. At the dojang, there's like a kiddie homework area or a snack area where the kids can sit if it's not their class. But my kids do 2 and 3 and 4 classes at a time, so they're always doing something. And then by the time I get back to the dojang, they're pretty much either done with a class or they have one more class to go, and then we can all leave. And I do sit in there for that one. But that's worked out so well for me. And I think a lot of people just don't know about that particular perk. I go to one of the gyms I do attend. It's called Planet Fitness. And so you can get the personal trainer. You ask for the class. And what she does is she just walks us through all of the exercises. So she customizes the exercises for each of us. And so since I actually started working out with her right before Thanksgiving. So it wasn't a January thing, I'm going to go to the gym. It was right before Thanksgiving that I decided to go and work out with her. And I do, like I said, Mondays on my own. And I generally stick to the treadmill or I do the bike because that's my cardio. On Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, we're doing abs, shoulders, legs, glutes, arms, or some combination weighted. We do weights as we do in those body groups. So she's learning my body type. She's learning what I can and cannot do. She's pushing me, but she's also letting me do what I can do according to my ability level. And I actually do love to weight train. I love to weight train. I used to do it all the time with another ladies group, but that group is not training together so much anymore. So I'm thankful that the Lord brought these ladies into my life. We don't know each other. We have not all been previous friends from anywhere. We just all decided we were going to be on this health journey together, and we all come and show up at the same classes. So we are getting to learn each other pretty well. Not only am I counting smart points, I'm also counting calories. And this is how I lost weight the very first time. I'm using a program called Lose It. And Lose It is pretty much like Smart Points, except this counts calories. And this is the new version. This is not the premium. This is totally free. This app is free. iTrackbites is $3.99. This app is free. And so what Lose It does is it tells you what day you have. It tells you how many points you can have. My budget are 1,458 calories. Tells me how much food I've consumed in calories. But it will subtract my exercise and then tell me how many points or calories under budget I am. Now, the part that I really love about this now is it will tell you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner what's a good amount of points to try to have. So because I had a pretty healthy lunch, it says I should have had about 363 calories for breakfast. I have not tracked my dinner yet, but I can have about 636 calories in dinner and then about 363 calories in snacks, and I exercised about 396 calories. Now, one thing that I try not to do is to use up my exercise calories. I just want to stick with my 1,458 calories if that's is what I want to stick to, because I don't want to eat what I tried to help burn. And I think I'm in the process now of gaining some muscle. So I'm fluctuating in the weight a little bit, but I think it's because I'm weight training 3 days a week. And I'm not playing either. I mean, we're really, really weight training. So I'm going to be doing weekly weigh-ins, and I was going to try and do Wednesdays for Wednesday weekly weigh-ins. But Wednesdays may be a little bit difficult. I'm going to try. It's either going to be on Wednesdays or it's going to be on Fridays. Because generally on Fridays, I don't have to go anywhere after work. That's what's going on over here at our house. We're working on some health goals. We are still working on some of our budgeting and financial goals. I really want to pay off some debt this year just on my student loan. Remember, that's the only debt that I carry other than the house we just purchased is my college loans. So I'm going to be working to pay more than the minimum amount due in the year of 2017. So Weight Watchers Smart Points are going good. The calories are going good. The workouts are going good. I can kind of tell just my face is a little bit slimmer, and then the inches I can tell are a little bit different. So I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing the best I can. I told my kids, here's the deal. I told my kids, every day they go to Taekwondo, Mama would go to the gym. And if I don't go to the gym, then I have to pay them $1. And they are very particular about their money. So they watch me to see if I'm going to the gym because they want their dollar if I don't go to the gym. And so it's a friendly competition between us. And I feel I'm requiring my kids to go because they homeschool and Taekwondo is their PE class for the week. That if I'm requiring them to go and get their exercise, then only is right that I would go and get my exercise. So I'm going to do the best I can to keep going. And I feel like I have a great support system with the ladies there at the gym. I also have a great support system with the Mama Gets Fit Facebook group. And I'm learning. I'm changing the way I eat. I posted the other day, and this is my truth. Food choices are hard every day. They're hard because I want a donut. I want chocolate chip cookies. And I want a donut. Or 2 or 3, and I love cream in my coffee. No sugar, just cream. And I'm having to learn how to drink it black because I don't want the extra points and the extra calories. And remember, this is just something I'm doing for me. It is not anybody else's. Everybody's journey is their journey, but this is my journey, and it's my time to get my health together, and I'm excited about it. It's a little scary because I'll go to the gym, and sometimes I'm not as good as one of the other girls that works out, but then I realize that I'm a little bit further along than some of the newer people that are coming in because I've strength trained in the past. So I keep telling myself every time I do an exercise, I'm going to get better at doing it, and every time it has been a little bit easier and a little bit easier. So here's what I want to say to all of you watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for going on this journey with me. I appreciate your encouragement and your prayers. And if you're doing your journey, let me know, and I'll encourage you as well, because we have to do this thing together. I've tried to do it on my own. It doesn't work. So I'm glad that God gave me people to do it with. So thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your well wishes. Thank you for your encouraging words. They mean so much to me. I try to read every comment. I try to respond to every comment as my time will allow me. And I'm just so thankful that you're here. I'm going to keep doing the things I love to do. I love to cook, so I'm going to keep cooking. I love to coupon. I'm going to keep couponing. I love to thrift, so I'm going to keep thrifting. But I'm going to be a better steward over all of those areas. I'm now getting into, and I've done this before, but I'm doing a lot of organization. I love to organize, and I love to clean. So I'm going to do those types of things on this channel and share it with you guys if those are some of the things that you want to see. I am going to share my weight loss or my weight gains because I'm not sure from week to week what's going to happen. But this is my reality, that I've got to take my life back. I think about the song, it's called the Fight Song, and it says, you know, this is my fight song. I'm going to take back my life song. And I haven't done that. I've taken care of everybody else. My kids, my mom, my, work, co-workers, friends, anybody. And I've let Shakema be on the back burner for a long time. Now, I'm not going to go selfish, but I'm not going to not take care of me. And for me right now, that's eating healthier. That's going to the gym. That's counting my points. That's doing the things I love. Teaching the Word of God. Gonna keep doing that. Thrifting. Love doing that. I'm not going to Goodwill this month though, but I love doing it. I'm not going this month. Somebody remind me, I said I'm not going to Goodwill. And I'm going to just keep doing the organizational videos. Let me know what you want to see. I am going to try to get the homeschool videos up. It may be not right now, but I'll get them up. And then I know people have asked me about couponing, and so I'm going to try to get some of those coupon videos up to let people know how I do it. Not an expert by any means. Kids will never be hungry because I have just learned how to do it enough so that we eat and we eat well. But anyway, thank you for sitting down with Shakema tonight. And thank you again for coming by our channel. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know that you liked it. We would love for you to subscribe, so hit the red subscribe button. I will leave the apps that I use to track my calories and points down in the description box below. I'll also leave a link to the Mama Gets Fit Facebook group in case anybody wants to join that one and kind of let's do this thing together. I'll also leave a link to Healthways to see if anybody qualifies for that. It's called Healthways, or Silver Sneakers is another program that they run as well. So I'll leave all of those links down in the description below. So glad that you stopped by for this sit down, and I'll see you next time you come by. Bye.